And now I give the floor to distinguished representative of Sikh Human Rights Group.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The Sikh Human Rights Group thanks the Commission on Population and Development for the opportunity to address its remarks. We welcome the theme on assessing the status of implementation of the Programme of Action of the International Conference on Population and Development and its contribution to the follow-up and review of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development during the Decade of Action and Delivery for Sustainable Development. The Sikh Human Rights Group would like to congratulate all Member States for their efforts and actions put in place since 1994 and the adoption of the Cairo Programme of Action, as well as contributions to the achievement of 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. Throughout our projects, we are building a global coalition to abolish the pink tax, to treat disability as diversity, and reduce marginalization and discrimination by blending the current array of rights-based instruments with proactive steps through a single declaration of intent to endorse and promote diversity. By fighting gender-based price disparities of essential health products, we are bringing specific and tangible solutions to advance sexual and reproductive rights and tackle menstruation challenges, fostering dialogue among stakeholders to address multifaceted issues in menstrual health, including tax discrimination, period poverty, regulations, health rights, and education. We are implementing ISPD's people-centered approach to population and development policies grounded in the respect for human rights and a strong emphasis on environmental sustainability throughout our projects. Our flagship Sikh Neurodiversity Network initiative makes community places more welcoming to neurodiverse kids and adults, seeing neurodiversity as another manifestation of mental pluralism in our human lives. From neurodiversity to physical diversity, human society is a rich complex of diverse human beings, both physically and mentally. The work of this Commission is extremely important as it improves our knowledge of global population trends, advances on evidence-based understanding of interaction between population change and sustainable development among policymakers and the public, and strengthens our capacity to effectively address current and emerging population issues. In 1992, there were only 13 cities with at least 10 million inhabitants. As it was expected in the ISPD, this number has not only doubled, but almost tripled. Now we have 34 cities with more than 10 million population. Most of these mega cities are located in the developing countries now. As recognized in ISPD, the continued concentration of population in primate cities and in mega cities in particular poses specific economic, social, and environmental challenges for governments. Yet large agglomerations also represent the most dynamic centers of economic and cultural activity in many countries. As we are celebrating 30th anniversary of the Cairo Declaration, the Programme of Action, it's an important moment to reflect also on ISPD's relevance to cities. Since the Cairo Declaration, cities have grown and changed enormously. There is migration from rural areas, but also significant migration from around the world, making the cities multicultural, multi-ethnic, and multinational. City governments have had to adopt governance of the changing and expanding demography with proactive policies of diversity, inclusion, and environmental planning, avoiding conflicts between various communities. The Sikh Human Rights Group is of the opinion that these examples of successful evolution in a city environment of a combination of proactive policy and rights can be template for a declaration on diversity, and invites member states to support this declaration and adopt positive programs to bring greater awareness of diversity. Thank you, Mr. Chair.